Hello everyone. In our previous videos, we have seen how to create RTF templates for BI Fusion, and we have seen how to insert the charts. Okay, and I mentioned we can insert the charts in two ways. Okay, by using BI Publisher, we can insert the chart, and we have seen different types of charts. And in another method also, we can insert the charts. Okay, the next method is by using the dummy images. Okay, by inserting a dummy image inside a word document like RTF template. Okay, we can generate the charts at runtime. On in the place of our dummy image, the script which we are writing inside that dummy image will render the chart. Okay, we will see that procedure, but the script which we are writing is the dtd. That is one of the feature inside reporting to generate charts in paper and web. Okay, let me go through the process so that everyone can understand. Okay. Okay, now I have opened one Word document. What I will do is I will insert one picture. I will go to the insert tab. Okay, and I will click on pictures. I will insert one picture from this device. Okay, okay, I have insert this picture. Now this is our dummy picture. On place of this picture, our chart will render. Okay, uh, let once I selected this picture in our document, just go to the alt text tab like this. Click on the alt text option. Once you click on the alt text option, we are able to see one box here. Inside this box we can write our text, like write our script. Okay, before writing our script, okay, we will see what is dtd. Okay, okay, I have opened one Oracle document which mentions about the dtd is one of the like uh, element xml format xml format elements, like it is using for customizing graphs in Oracle reports. Okay, if you come here you can uh, like read the introduction. Like, report builder provides the graph wizard to insert graphs in both paper and web reports. Report builders use what you specify on each page of the graph wizard to create an XML file. This XML file is used to create the look and feel of the resulting graph at runtime. Okay, so what's this saying is report builder provides a graph wizard to insert the graphs in the web reports and in paper. Like, we can use this DTD to create an graph.xml. By using that, we can generate the graphs at runtime. Okay, now we will what we will do is I will show you, like this. There are so many links here which will direct you to the multiple elements. Okay, now let me go to the graph definition. If you go to the graph definition, you are able to see element graph. Okay, and it is containing of the attributes. Every element, like a container element can have the attributes. Okay, like if we take in the graph element, we need to provide the graph type, like uh, what is the type of the graph. Okay, if you see here, they have provided the XML, like attributes and its description. Auto layout, graph type. If you see graph type means you need to mention the graph type. How many graph types are available, you can see it in below. See, attribute list for graph. Auto layout, it's implied means it's optional. After that, you are having graph type. In the graph type you can in the graph type you can provide these many codes. Okay, you can mention these many codes for the graph type, like pi bar, vertical bar chart, area chart, like that. You can use all these codes while writing the script. Okay, not only to this tag, there are so many tags you can use. All the tag documentation is mentioned here. This is a very used document. You can refer to this document and you can check for the details. Okay, but for now I will show you the few charts which we have drawn, which we have inserted by using the wizard. Okay, in our previous video, and we will generate the same charts by using this DTD scripts. Okay. Okay. These are the charts which we have inserted by using the publisher chart wizard, like publisher chart wizard. Okay, see, 1 2 3, I have inserted 3 charts. Okay, one is column chart and one is pie chart with labels, with percentage, all those kind of options. Now what I will do is we will try to generate the same charts by using the script. Okay, we will write the script one by one. Okay, let me start. I have saved the document. Okay, we have inserted the dummy images, right? I have okay, I have inserted one more image. Okay, dummy image, so that we can render the charts. One is a pie chart and one is a vertical bar chart. Okay, and I saved the file charts with script.rtf in the RTF format. Now we will write the uh, script here. Okay, before that, let me load our sample XML so that we can see the preview. Okay, let me go to the publisher tab. I will click on the sample XML and I will load the sample XML data. Okay, okay, I have loaded the data. Now let me click on field. Once I click on field, we are able to see one palette. Okay, like a wizard, field wizard. We are having employee ID, first name, height, date, employee department, organization ID, salary amount, email address, manager ID. What we we want to generate the chart basing upon the employee department and the employee count. Okay, so let me close it. Uh, Let me show you our previous inserted charts also. Okay, this is the file which we have saved, rtfcharts.rtf, by inserting the images previously. First of all, we will do with the pie chart. Okay, if we see the pie chart, we are having the title, and we are having the legends, and we are having the pie. Okay, it is tilted. It is in 3D and it is tilted, and we are having the values in the outrage. Okay, let me keep this aside. I'm docking it to left. Let me dock this file to the left, so that I will generate the script in the right, so that you can compare the both. Okay, okay, I have docked the previously inserted file here, and this is our new file which we have added the dummy picture, and which we are trying to code. Okay, um, now we will start writing the code. Before writing the script here, we have to mention the keyword as chart. Okay, once we mention the chart, then we are able to uh, the publisher is able to understand, okay, this is the chart script, so that it will render the chart in place of our dummy text. Okay, okay, first of all, we have to define the graph. So let me put the tag as graph. Okay, this is the XML, so it is case sensitive, so be careful with the case. Okay, graph. And what is the attribute we need to provide here for the graph? Graph type. That is the important one. Graph type will defines the which type of graph we are trying to draw. Okay, let me take the graph type as pie. We are trying to create the pie chart, right? So I am taking it as pie. Okay, uh, let me show you the document also parallelly. Okay, if you see here, see graph, this is one element. Attributes, we are having graph type. Okay, we are having graph type. Okay, and they are having much more options, but we don't need all those things. In the graph type, we are having pie chart, so I mentioned pie. See, here we are having pie. Okay, now we have to, okay, now we have mentioned the graph type as pie. Now we will write other tags also. Now our next element will be title. Okay, if you come below, we are having the element title. Okay, if you see here, element title we need to take. Let me write the element title here. Shift T I T L E, title. Okay, like you can use the slash here so that the starting tag and ending tag will be the same. Inside the title we are having text. See, text attribute. I am taking the text attribute. Text is equals to, I am mentioning it as, what is the text we have given previously. This is the text we have given previously, department wise employee details. Okay, I am writing that here, department wise employee details. Okay, and we are having much more attributes. One is visible. It will take true or false values. Okay, let me write this attribute also. Visible equals to true. Okay, and let me take horizontal alignment also. Horizontal alignment. Okay, horizontal alignment also. I am taking the values for horizontal alignment. Here we are having it as center. Okay, now I have taken text horizontal alignment and we are making this title as visible. Horizontal alignment we have taken as center. Okay, here it mentioned implied means these are optional. Okay, without showing the title also you can insert the chart. Okay, we have taken the horizontal alignment as center and we have written the title. Now what we have to do is we have to take the local grid data. Okay, let me write local grid data type. Local grid data tag. Okay, in this tag we are having the closing tag also. Local grid data. Okay, for this tag we are having a few attributes. One is call count. Okay, it will be 1 for pie chart. Okay, row count. Okay, this will be an expression. I am writing the expression. This is a xdo xslt function. You are able to understand it when we are discussing that advanced function concepts. Okay, just for now, listen, just look at it now. Why? Because like we are just doing the group. We already have done this grouping. Okay, previously in other examples, but not in this way, like by using the xdo xslt. Okay, employee department, employee department. Okay, so what I have done here is I am grouping the G1 and I am counting on basis of employee department column, and I am counting those groups. Okay, like we have to count the employees, right? We are having multiple data sets G1, G1, G1. So I am grouping all the G1 groups by using this group tag, and I am writing and I am taking the count. Okay. Uh, After taking local grid data, okay. After taking local grid data, we have to take the row labels. Okay. Um, See here, we are having a local grid data element in the document. It is accepting row labels, column labels, and data values. These three things it will accept in, like these three elements we need to use inside that. And row count, column count, we have to take it as attributes. Okay, if you see here, after taking local grid data, like here local grid means we are generating a table with our data, like rows and columns means it is a table, right? So like that we are generating the format. the graph type will automatically collect this grid like table format data, and it will generate the chart. Okay, we already mentioned row count and column count. If you come below, we need to use row label and column label things. Okay, I will use row labels. Let me write the script here. Row labels. Just look at the syntax. Okay, these tags are very important. These are case sensitive. I am taking row labels slash row labels. Okay, we have to mention this inside local grid data. Don't forget it. This is an entire XML structure. I will show you once completed it. Okay, inside this I am using XSLT. Okay, XSL for each group. Select what we have to select. G1 we have to select G1. Inside G1 we have to group by department, group by uh, employee underscore department. Okay, and let me close it like this. G1 here we have to place quotations. Yeah, see XSL for each XSL column for each group select G1 group by employee department. Okay, after that we can use the sorting. Okay, we will use the sorting inside row labels. We have to place the labels tag, but let me first do the sorting. XSL sort select current group plus employee department. Let me copy this from here. Employee department. Okay, now let me close it. Okay, and sort tag also I'm closing it here like this. Now what we can do is uh, we can generate the labels. Label label, open tag and close tag. Okay, inside this label what we have to pass, we have to pass the values. I am using XSL again to fetch the data dynamically. Value of select equals to current hyphen group slash employee department hyphen department colon slash XSL is completed slash label. Okay, now we can check the preview. I think yes, now we can check the preview. I am clicking on preview here and I am clicking on PDF. Once I click on PDF, see the PDF got opened. We are able to see the title as pie chart, and we are able to see the HCM UK, Human Resources, Learning UK, Organization Department. Like these are the row labels. Okay, it is showing the legends. Okay, and it is showing the data is 0 or negative value and cannot be displayed. Why? Because we didn't pass any data values elements, so that's why it is showing like this. Now we will uh, now we will do that also. Okay, now we will pass the data values after row labels inside column local grid data. I will pass data values element, or both open and closing elements. Okay, now what I will do here is, like, you can refer to the document. Okay, I am showing this document, like what are the things we need to use. Okay, for that purpose. Why we need to follow this document is by using these elements you can create your own custom charts. Got it? If you see here, I searched for the data values tag. It is showing element data values. It will inside the data values you can use the row data element. Okay, if you like you can get all that information inside that row data. You need to use cell. It mentions element data values. It will accept row data inside another element inside that, and inside this row data it will accept the cell. So this is the format which we need to use now. Okay. Okay, in the data values, what I will do here is I will write again XSLT for dynamic getting of values for each group. Select for each group. Select um, dot slash slash like what we have written in the above. The same thing for row labels. What we have written, I am collecting the same except that label command. Row label select sort. Okay, I'm taking this and I'm pasting it here. Okay, after this what I will do is I will put the row data. We already seen here, right? Data values will contain row data and the row data will contain cell. So we need to follow that. Row data with the closing tag. Okay, inside that row data we have to collect the cells. Cell. Okay, now we have got all the elements. Now we have to pass the data to the cell so that it will get the data. If you see here, relational data of local data structure, graph builds a grid of data from this element and children. Okay, now I will pass the data. How I will pass the data is with the same XSL uh, column value of select. What I will select, we need the count, right? I will take count of current group slash employee underscore ID of dot not equals to. I'm not taking the null records. Like if the employee ID is null, there will be no case with the employee ID null. Why? Because in Fusion it's a mandatory field. Okay, but if you are like, is there any case like if you are not counting the employee ID, if you are trying to count any other column, then you have to take care of this. Okay, and blah 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 blah. Okay, slash, yeah. Now this is the entire code. Okay, now we will see the preview. I'm going to this preview drop down and I'm clicking on PDF. Our preview will get opened. See, we are able to see the pie chart and we are able to see the pie with values and we are able to see the legend names. Okay, so in the same way I have like we will create the column chart also for the second page. Okay, let me do that. Let me scroll down and let me select it. Here we can write the data, like write the script, same script. Okay, same thing, like placing the same code. What I will do is let me copy the same code and let me paste it here. Why? Because we are having the same data, na? So we need not to do anything much more. What I will do is I will change the type as uh, bar underscore what underscore cost. Okay, after that title I will change it to vertical bar chart, or we can put it as like department wise employee count. uh, department wise. Oh, sorry, let me give it properly. Department wise employee chart, or we can say employee count. Department wise employee count. Okay. Now let me change the titles. Give the titles for O1 and Y1 titles. Okay. O1 and Y1 titles are required. Why O1 and Y1 means O1 is the ordinary title. That means it will come along x-axis. Y1 title means it is a Y. Why? Because axis 1. Why? Because see, we are having employee count and department here. Department is the x-axis, employee count is the y-axis. So we have to consider that. And what we have to do is here I am changing the row count to call count. Okay, and changing here local grid row count. So these changes are needed because of that because of that graph type change. Okay, and let me put the O title and O1 title. Okay, text is equals to department. Okay, and visible attribute visible is equals to true. Okay, let me close the tag. Let me put tag capital O. This will be the tag, and the next one will be the y1 tag. Okay, let me put it. Okay, I have placed the y1 tag. Okay, now let me save it, and I am clicking on preview one more time. Once I click on preview, we are able to see the preview. See, we are having the pie chart. If we come below, we are having the column chart. You may ask like why it is showing in 3D. It is showing in 2D and we are having a slight angle difference for this charts. Why? Because we need to add much more elements, okay, inside our code. Okay, if you go through this DTD tags, you are able to like explore so many things. Okay, and you can create much more chart types. Okay, so this is all for the video, guys. Okay, what we have learned is how to use DTD to insert the charts inside the RTF templates by inserting the dummy pictures. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.